because they are not prepared and they don't have the things in line they need to do to get there. So we want to make sure that you get there in the fall. All right. Also making sure you're answering all your important emails, calls, everything. The colleges are sending you a lot of information, and most of them are sending it to your campus email address. Okay. So please, please, please make sure you set up your campus email if you haven't done so already. A lot of them are not going to send you anything at your Gmail or obviously not your high school email anymore. All right, discussing, we're going to talk about some items that you need to bring and you may not need to bring today to college, tips on housing and class registration. We want you to get your money right. All right, so that means you need to be talking to financial aid, answering questions about any balances, filling out your scholarship paperwork, turning in your scholarship paperwork. If you have to do a loan, obviously we want that to be a last resort, but if that's what you need to fill that gap, making sure you're doing that paperwork as well. And we want to help you and your family understand that everything will be all right. You guys are going to be all right. You're going to get to college in the fall. You're going to do great. You're going to have an awesome experience. And Gear Up Georgia is going to do everything in our power to make sure that you do that. All right, so we sent you survival kits, but we want to make sure that you are surviving and thriving. All right, not just surviving, but surviving and thriving. All right, so it's very important that you guys start thinking about what is it that you need to take to school that's going to help you survive. All right, so we're going to do an icebreaker really quickly here. All right. I want you guys, hopefully you guys have started pulling some things together that you need for college. You've started a list of things. You've already started purchasing some things, or you have some things in mind that you want to take from your room or from your house that's going to help you survive and thrive. So students, I'm going to give you about 3 minutes. I want you to go and get something that you know you're going to take to college that's going to help you survive and thrive mentally, physically, whatever you're going to do. And the first person that comes back, turns that camera on, and shows me what it is, you're going to get 2 Six Flags tickets. All right, so I'm going to do a countdown right now. 3 minutes is 6:08, 6:11. Let's go. Okay, looks like Olivia. Olivia, did Olivia get back first? Let's make sure everybody else. I want to see everybody what everybody else has got. Oh, Olivia, that was fast. All right, awesome, awesome, guys.
It's a
Wonderful.
laptop.
You do what now?
It's a laptop, a school laptop I got for use to college.
Who's that? Lorraine speaking.
No, I mean Miss Maddie.
This is Maddie. Okay, all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Maddie, oh, you are on the phone, Maddie.
I'm on the team, the Microsoft team.
Oh, I can't see you. Your camera must not be on.
Here, I got it. But yes, I got a laptop.
Oh, okay, awesome. All right. All right, so we are going to, so Miss Olivia got back first. So Miss Olivia, tell us what is it that you're bringing to school that's going to help you survive and thrive. Turn that camera back on so we can see it.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh, but I can't see you.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's a blanket. I believe that it's important that I get my beauty rest so my mind can understand basically what's going on in the lectures that I'm going to be taking.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And Miss Maddie brought your computer. And obviously we know you want to get your schoolwork done. And who else had some stuff that they're going to tell us what they brought and why it's important for them to thrive when they get to school with whatever they brought showed to us.
Okay, I'll go. Um, It's kind of big, but it's a printer. Let me see if I can turn my camera.
Okay.
I have a pink printer because my favorite color is pink.
Nice.
And I just think it's important because sometimes I'm not gonna want to get up and walk all the way to the library just to print out some papers when I can just do it in my dorm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Totally agree. Anybody else want to share what they were going to show us? Or even if you don't have it to show us, you can tell us something that you know you're going to bring that and why it's important for you to bring it.
Definitely my car, so I can come home.
Okay, yes, Princess, we want you to come home. And so you're going to SCAD, right? So
Yes.
SCAD's going to let freshmen have cars on campus?
Yes, for free.
Wow, awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. I just want to
Thank
remind
you.
everybody, if you're just joining us, make sure that you put your name, your former high school, and the college that you're heading to next year in the chat, because that's how we're doing Grubhub codes. We're doing door prizes that way, and we just want to know who's here too. So just make sure that you do that. All right, so again, everybody should have received that survival kit. And the first thing I want to bring your attention to is that campus move-in day organizer that you got. You can see it here. It's one of those first items here on the list, but there's a lot of really, really great information. Some stuff you guys have already talked about. So there's electronics and tech on here. So bringing laptops, printer, portable storage, radio and speakers, cords. How many of you are bringing cords and surge protectors? Dorm rooms don't always have the best number of outlets, so we want to make sure we're doing that as well. So cords to charge your phone, charge your Apple Watch, charge whatever it is that needs to be charged there. We want to make sure that we're bringing that. Also, any school supplies, calculators. If you need a TI-84 calculator, don't go out and buy it. Gear Up has a lot of extra ones. Again, that's another thing you can do is send us an email at gearupgeorgia@usg.edu and we can send you a calculator. So don't go out and buy a calculator. We have plenty in the office if you need one. So please make sure you do that. Also, as Olivia said, her bedding and laundry stuff. So definitely make sure you bring whatever comforter or blanket's going to make you happy, make you feel warm and secure in your bed. Also, your kitchen and dining stuff. So not going to go over everything, but this is a very good comprehensive list, guys. So that campus move-in day organizer, my daughter used it to finish up her list last week. Please make sure that you're doing that. Any questions on the move-in stuff and why we need to make sure that we have that stuff together? Also, does anybody know what is forbidden to bring on their college campus? Because we know the things that we can bring, but does anybody know something that they found out you cannot bring in your dorm? Anybody?
Yeah, we're not allowed to have microwaves or air fryers, which made me really sad. Any
Oh,
like
no,
items
no microwave?
other than the only thing we could have is a mini fridge, and it has to be under 4.4 feet in height.
Okay, well, hopefully they have microwaves on the halls, right?
I hope so. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Okay, you make sure you call them, Miss Princess, and find out. All
I
right, so
sure will.
Olivia said they can't bring candles. I'm sorry, Olivia. Well, there's a lot of other things, really good smelling stuff that you can bring in your dorm that's not a candle. Sometimes they have little warmers that you can bring if they'll let you do that. Also, there's a lot of Glade plugins, you guys, that you can plug into the wall, still give your room a really nice scent, but obviously you can't do the candles as well. Anything else anybody found out that they cannot bring?
You
in their
can't bring
dorm?
pets or animals to my dorm. I have a dog, and I'm not allowed to bring him there to stay with me because of roommate issues and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maddie, but you have to make sure you love up on him before you leave and when you come home for the breaks, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And have your mom take pictures. I used to send my daughter pictures of our cat, and we would FaceTime with the cat. She said that made her feel better. So we can always use technology as well. Awesome. Anything else that you guys found out you cannot bring to your dorm? Okay, so make sure, guys, that when you were in orientation, you check with housing that you don't go and buy something that is forbidden to have in your dorm. So make sure you know what you can bring, but also what you can't bring. All right. All right, so we're gonna move on from the dorm move-in organizer as well. Gonna talk about your move-in day. So who knows when their move-in day is? Can you put in the chat for me if you know what your move-in day is? What day are you supposed to move in? Can't just show up, right? All right, Mitchell's going August 17th. Olivia's July 31st. Coming up soon, September 8th, August 29th. Guys, I'm so excited for y'all. So cool. August 29th. Good. Anybody else? We got a few more people on here. I don't see your move-in dates. Or if you are not staying on campus, if you're staying at home, what's your first day of class if you don't have a move-in date? All right. All right. So make sure that you guys know your move-in date. Do not just show up. Unfortunately, there are some students who just show up and say, I got my stuff. I'm ready. You guys ready for me? Do not do that. Make sure you have it in writing somewhere what your move-in date is. And if you don't know, and if you don't remember, if you can't find it, call housing and make sure that you know your day, because everybody's day is different. They don't let everybody move in on the same day because there's too many people on campus. So students, parents, make sure you know your move-in day. Also, what's most important is transportation plan, okay? Do you guys know your transportation plan? How are you getting to campus? Are your parents driving you? Are you driving? Are you guys getting a U-Haul? Are you flying and getting your stuff sent there? Let us know in the chat what your transportation plan is. How are you guys getting to campus? Maddie, you gonna drive yourself and all of your stuff just in one car? Okay, Jacqueline's driving herself. Olivia, your parents are taking you. Group driving. Okay, Mitchell. How many people? Talia says her family is driving her. Parents are gonna help you with your stuff as well. Awesome. I'll be driving most of your stuff in Grandpa's truck. Oh, I love Grandpa's trucks. Wonderful. All right, so guys, make sure we got the transportation plan. We want to make sure that we know when we're going, how we're getting there, and what we can bring. All right, who has connected with their roommate yet? You can do your reactions for me. You can give me a thumbs up, your heart signal, hands up, all that stuff. Okay, somebody who has connected. Tell us how you connected, how you found your roommate, and how you made that connection. It can be anybody. Want to know because there's some people who haven't done it yet and would love to hear from those folks who have connected. Want to know how they did that. Looks like Jamisha is typing something. Mitchell, can you tell us how you found your roommate, how you connected with that person?
Well, I was fortunate enough to actually have someone I graduated with going to the same university. So we decided to room together, and our other two roommates, we went through the college system. They used My College Roomie and met roommates that way.
Roommates what?
They used My College Roomie, which is a website
My
where
college
you
roommate.
can meet
Awesome.
everyone in the database.
Thank you. Awesome. Anybody else want to tell us how they connected with their roomie? Anybody? Olivia? Okay, let's see. Princess Wabi. Kalia, I found her information from our roommate assignment and reached out via text. Awesome. Great. Anybody else want to share how they connected with their roommate?
Yeah, I met her on Instagram through like each class has like the on Instagram page and everybody gets posted, and she reached out to me, and she's actually from LA, so when she visited, me and her went out to coffee, and so that's how we met. Yeah, it was real nice.
That is great. That is great. It always helps to know some people before you get there. So guys, if anybody on the call, if you have not connected with your roommate yet, please do that. A lot of things can benefit you from that. For one, if you're in one of the dorms where you can have refrigerators and microwaves, you want to make sure that you both don't show up with the refrigerator and a microwave, right? Because everybody, you don't need two of those. I don't care what anybody says, you do not need 2 refrigerators and 2 microwaves. So make sure you check in with your roommate. Also, if you are the kind of person who likes a color scheme, right? Then it may be good to figure out what your roommate's bringing so you guys can, kind of be on the same wavelength. If that doesn't matter to you, don't worry about it. But if it does matter to you, it's a good idea, okay? So Jamisha said she searched her name on Facebook and texted her. She found her on other social media sites. Great, awesome, awesome. And Ms. Fontaine says, thank you to the Muskogee Scholars for showing up tonight. Absolutely. Thank you, Muskogee. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, DeKalb. Thank you, everybody who's showing up tonight. Absolutely. All right. So again, make sure you check in with your roomie, guys. Make that connection. All right. So next thing is orientation and open house. So hopefully everybody on this call has attended the new student orientation. All right, very, very, very important that you do that. It's going to help you make sure that you know all the tips and tricks on campus and get your class schedule straight. Make sure you know the clubs. Make sure you know your housing situation, your financial aid. That's a one-stop shop, okay? The other place where you can get a lot of information, because there was a lot going on in orientation, right? You may have missed something. So the colleges have open house, usually about the first week or 2 of school. Okay, and then that way you can see all the student organizations out there. You can talk to people about what kind of club that they have on campus, what kind of programs. They start talking to you early about study abroad and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you attend open house, find out what's going on the campus. Also a great place to meet some other students as well. And so you should be getting emails about orientation, things that you needed to follow up from orientation, and then also about when open house is going to be. Has anybody got an email about when open house is going to be on your campus? You can give me a thumbs up or a hands up or yes in the chat if you have gotten open house information. All right, great. If you have not received it, make sure you stay on the lookout for that because that's very, very important information for you guys to have. All right, next thing, planners. I know we have some absolutely brilliant students on this call. You probably have this fantastic memory. Everything that you hear, it just soaks in. And I know that that's been working for some of you, but I know for some of you it has not, okay? And I can definitely tell you, when you get to college, it's not enough for you to just keep everything in your head. You gotta have a planner. You gotta have some kind of way that you're writing down your assignments, your meetings, your study schedule, all of that stuff. We got to write it down someplace. Okay, someplace you got to write it down, guys. All right. And if you can do an electronic one, if you want to do it on your iPad or your computer or your phone, you can do the booklets that you can carry around. You can do the whiteboards on your wall at school. We got to have planners, guys. We got to have planners. All right. So next icebreaker. I'm going to put on a timer now for another 3 minutes. I need you to go get whatever planner you have for school next year. If you've got one, bring it back, turn your camera on, and show me the planners. I want to see whatever you got, whiteboard, phone, computer, all of that. Oh, wow, you go, Mitchell. Mitchell say he is not playing around with you guys tonight, okay? All right, so even though Mitchell won, I still want to see everybody's planners, please. Very nice. Hello today. Awesome. Awesome. Very, very nice. Okay, you guys ran through that one very quickly. All right, so Mitchell, you're getting that next set of Six Flags tickets. All right, but Mitchell, I want you to come off of mute. Tell me what kind of planner you got and why you chose that kind of planner. Why is that going to be helpful for you to get organized?
Well, I chose this whiteboard planner that I can put on my dorm wall because that way it's just something, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I can just see it right there. It keeps my vision clear on what's going on.
We love clear vision. That clear vision is important. Thank you, Mitchell. Okay, Princess, I saw you had something electronic. Can you show us your electronic planner?
Yes, it's an iPad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably either my iPad or my laptop just because I like everything to be digital and I can see it on my phone and send it over. It's just, really convenient.
Got you. Absolutely. We love convenience. Somebody else who had a handwritten planner. Let's show us your planner and tell us why you chose that kind of a planner for school.
I'll go.
Oh, me,
So
I chose mine.
you can go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I chose mine because the way I like to take notes and stuff, I do it like a bullet journal, pretty much. So for all my tasks that I have to do, and it helps me remember stuff.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else on the written planners? I see some really pretty written planners. Lorraine?
Oh, okay. I actually have 3 planners.
Ooh.
I have one planner, it's a really big one, and then I have another one, and then I have one on my phone where I can put in all my assignments and the due dates and the schedule, my class schedule and all. So I use my phone planner more than anything, but the Hello Today that you see, I use that one too.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Anybody else want to share what kind of planner they use and why they chose it? You guys have some things on the outside that just make me happy when I see them. Just pretty, very pretty visual stuff that you can get. So as you guys can see, everybody had different reasons why they chose the planners, and you just figure out which one works for you, but just make sure that you're gonna have some kind of planner, write everything down, and you should really start using it right away. We do not have to wait until we get to school before we start using those planners. Use them right away. Make sure you put down your open house, your first day of class, your move-in date, all of that stuff. So if you haven't done so, homework for today, write down your move-in date on your planner. All of you guys that have these fabulous planners so that you can remember that. Everybody in the house knows it. So we're going to be all set to go. All right. Any questions about planners? One of the things that you guys got in your survival kit was a Scholarship Academy planner. So if you don't have one yet, and you just like Miss Cooper, I don't have any more money, I can't purchase another thing. There is a planner in here already set to go for you, and it also has a really good way of you writing down different local organizations to help you with your scholarship search to figure out where you can search for some more money. Okay, really important that you're doing that. And so this is a great one as well if you guys need it. So if you haven't purchased one and you don't want to purchase one, this one you can use right now until you figure that out. It also has some great list of scholarships on the back that if you're writing down some scholarships to apply for and the due dates and the amount, it's a good place to keep up with those as well. So hopefully everybody will continue to pursue scholarships, okay, while you're in college. It's not just a one-time thing, guys. You can get sometimes more scholarships as an upperclassman at your college than you did before. And those scholarships are meant specifically for students at your institution. So make sure, if you haven't already done so, go to your financial aid office and find out once you get to school what scholarships are available for students who attend this institution, whether it's a freshman, sophomore, even if they don't have any more for freshmen, they may have some for sophomores next year. You can start applying for those or just put it on your planner. All right, so I know there's a scholarship for sophomores at my college, and it's going to be due September 2023. Right, so just put it on your planner now so that you are ahead of the game with that. Okay, so make sure you're doing that for scholarships. Also, you want to make sure you're filling out all your paperwork for financial aid. All right, they've been sending you stuff all summer. Some of them been asking you if you got scholarships. They want your award letters. Make sure you're responding to those emails. Just because you got awarded a scholarship does not always mean that it's showing up on your financial aid award letter. All right, so make sure you double check, take a look at that financial aid award letter. Make sure that any scholarships that you got are showing up on that letter. All right, and that you don't have a balance that you don't know why you have that balance there, because it could keep you from registering for your classes, or you could register and get dropped because there was a mistake made. While we know that these folks on campus are doing the best they can to help you, they do make mistakes sometimes. All right, so make sure that you check your financial aid award letter, check your account to make sure all the money that you were awarded showing up on your account, and make sure you keep applying for scholarships every single year. All right, there's one more form that you need to complete every single year while you're in college for money. Does anybody know what form that is?
FAFSA.
Very good. Who said that?
Lorraine.
Lorraine, get some more tickets. Thank you, Lorraine.
You're welcome.
All right. So FAFSA, you have to do your FAFSA every single year while you're in college, guys. So starting October 1st, when you get to college, you need to do your FAFSA again as a college student. Every single year, the award amount might change. If you happen to have a sibling that's going to college next year, you could get more money. If your parents are going to be in college, you could get more money. So things change, and you need to make sure that you update that every single year. Also, if you're getting scholarships, some of them are requiring that you complete that FAFSA every year, and they might not give you your money if you don't do it. So make sure you complete your FAFSA every single year. All right. Any questions on scholarship, financial aid, planners, anything like that? All right. So class schedule. All right. Very, very important. By now, you guys have been accepted and you going to orientation. You should at least either have a class schedule or you should have an appointment to talk to somebody about setting up your class schedule. All right, so I'm going to give you guys another 3 minutes. I would like for you guys to go in your email and either email me a copy of your class schedule or email me a copy of a conversation with someone to set up your class schedule. So 3 minutes starting now. Email at gearupgeorgia@usg.edu. Let's see who is on top of their class schedule for next year. I am going to type the email address again in the chat. Again, email me your class schedule for next year or an email where you've been talking to an advisor about setting up your class schedule for next year. All right, let's see. Miss Princess. Woo woo. Very good, Princess. Awesome. I also see Miss Lorraine got hers in. Miss Jacqueline has her in. Good job, Jacqueline. Very good, very good. Keep them coming, keep them coming. I'm so excited for you guys. You guys have schedules. You are official. You are a whole college student. Wonderful. Fantastic. Hara, Kalia, yes, wonderful. I love it. Okay, Jamisha, nice. All right, we have students that are reaching out for appointments to set up their class schedule. So proud of you guys. We got 30 more seconds. Okay, Bradley. Hey, Bradley. Fabulous.
Hey, Miss Cooper.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Awesome. All right, time is up. Okay, so these are some, so Miss Princess, tell us something about one of your classes that you are signed up to take this year that you are excited about.
I'm super excited for my photography 114 class. Okay.
Yeah.
I am so hyped for it. I already took photography 113 as a dual enrollment course. So I'm
Good.
super happy to be low key above the game.
Yes.
And starting on that class early. Yeah, so I'm super excited.
Fantastic, fantastic, awesome. Okay, Mitchell, tell us something about a class that you're going to be taking in the fall that you're excited about.
I would say one that I'm pretty excited about is, even though my major is political science, I still love music, so doing my music appreciation for jazz is pretty exciting.
Nice. And if you guys don't follow Mitchell on Instagram, you are missing out because he will throw a song on you in a minute when the spirit hits him, and he can really sing. So, yes, jazz is amazing also. Mitchell's voice is also very amazing. So, Mitchell, I'm so glad you're going to be doing music as well as political science. That's great. Okay, Miss Kalia, tell us about a class that you are taking in the fall that you're excited about.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm kind of excited about taking Intro to Mechanical Engineering because that is my major. So I get to fill out if that's really what I want to do for the rest of my 4 years or if I want to change out something else by taking this class.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And is there anyone else that wants to share, one more person that wants to share a class that they're taking in the fall that they are super excited about?
I can.
Go, Bradley.
I'm excited to take. So I'm in servant leadership, and they have like seminar class type stuff we have to take. I'm really excited to do that and start my servant leadership. Yes.
Awesome. Congratulations, Bradley, on that as well. Fantastic. And so again, I want to thank Ms. Fontaine for reminding folks as you come in, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you type your name, your former high school, and the college that you're going to attend in the fall. Please make sure you guys do that. That'd be awesome. All right. So tell me something else that you guys see on this class schedule that does not really look like it's class, not really associated with class. What do we see on here?
Lunch.
Lunch. Yes, it's important to eat. It is important to eat. But what else is really important on this schedule that is not class?
The studying.
Studying. Yes, yes. Because Kalia, we're going to get you some Six Flags tickets for that. That's a very important answer. Okay. We have to build in the study time on the schedule, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be built into your schedule. because you are going to have much more reading, much more writing, so many more assignments, and you guys are not always going to receive reminders from your teachers about those assignments. So when you know you have a big test coming up, or if you know a class that has a lot of reading built in, go ahead and use that planner you guys showed me. Put your study time on your planner. Get yourself ahead of the game now. You guys have the class schedule now, right? You have it. In some cases, you might have gotten email, a syllabus already from your professor, all right? But go ahead and build that study time in. It's okay if you have to make adjustments to it later, but at least you have it. At least you have it, right? Also, build in time to eat, guys. You cannot just be going all day without any nourishment in school, okay? It's a lot of stuff you have going on. Build in time to eat, all right? And also, I know some people who build in a nap because they're just the kind of people who need an afternoon nap at some point, all right? So if you see, as you start with your class schedule and you start getting worn out at certain times of the day, go ahead and build in a 30-minute nap if you need to, okay? Get yourself refreshed, get yourself back ready to go. But you can plan, you're also gonna probably start, I heard you doing some servant leadership, Bradley. I know a lot of you guys are involved in community service, very active in student government. Take your time once you get to college, guys. Don't sign up for too many clubs at one time, too many leadership positions at one time. Ease into it. You definitely want to sign up for something because you need that affiliate group, that connection on campus. So sign up for something, okay, but not too much. But if you do sign up for something, especially if it has responsibilities, go ahead and put that in your calendar as well. Okay, fill in when you have your meeting times for your clubs and all that sort of stuff. I hope that we're going to talk about college ambassador positions in just a minute because we want to get some Gear Up clubs started on your campuses that you're going to be at next year. So in order to do that, we need some college ambassadors to help us get those clubs going. So we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But whatever you get involved in, please put it on the calendar, put it on your planner. Absolutely. All right. So Miss Fontaine asked for college email addresses too. I don't know if I want them to put all of that in the chat, but we can definitely reach out to everybody who registered today and get them to either respond, or you can send your campus email address to us at gearupgeorgia@usg.edu, because we are trying to make sure that we are communicating with you the same way that your campus wants you to do so as well, so we can get you in the habit of doing that. All right. Any questions? Oh, so if you don't have your class schedule yet, this is what I want you guys to do. Go to your website, right, and look up academic advising. Okay, there should be a search. If you can't find the search, go to your college. So if you're going to Valdosta State, go to Valdosta State Academic Advising. All right, and just find out, get the phone number and call and find out. I don't have my class schedule yet. I just want to check to find out when am I going to speak to somebody who's going to help me set up my class schedule, because I'm going to come into campus soon. So make sure you do that and use your campus email address as well. Also, most of the time they want you to share your student number. Whatever your student number is, you want to put that in all of your emails. That'll help people respond to you quicker, whether it's financial aid, your advisor, your dorm, whatever. Always put your campus student number in your email and they'll get back to you quicker on that. All right. So if you don't have your class schedule yet, let's go ahead and jump on that as soon as possible to get that set up for you in the fall. All right. Now, oh, I'm sorry, we already done that. I already got those class schedules for you guys. So thank you for doing that. All right, so just going to talk about some services just to remind you guys, you still have all of these Gear Up services available to you if you need them. If you don't need them, don't worry about it, because your campus is going to have something that equates to all of these things probably when you get there. But if not, you still have access to them, okay? We're still going to share campus resources with you when we find out about them. We're going to still send you some text reminders. So you're going to get a reminder to fill out your FAFSA on October 1st. Okay, and if you've already done it, you can disregard it, but we're still going to remind you to do that. Also, if you have a student success agency on Virtual Mentor, you get to keep that while you're in college. If you don't have one yet and you want a virtual one-on-one mentor, send us an email, send your program coordinator an email. We can get you set up with that very, very quickly. You also still have scholarship.com. You still have virtual office hours. We just got an email today from the Scholarship Academy. They are still available to set up virtual office hours for you guys to continue to get scholarships. Melissa, would you mind putting that link in the chat for the students, if you can, please, to the virtual office hours from Scholarship Academy? They just emailed us today. We confirmed that they are still doing virtual office hours for Gear Up students as well. We're going to be coming to a lot of your college campuses just to say hi, see how you're doing. We may even have a goodie packet of some snacks to help you study and all that stuff, but you got to come to the check-in meetings to get those snacks, okay? And we'll also try to get some other door prizes and things like that as well. But just come, let us see you, let us put our eyes on you, make sure you're okay. And then anything that we can do to help you, we are still here for you. And also that first meeting is going to be during Gear Up Week. So hopefully it will be that first Gear Up Club meeting. So we'd love for you to come, just see who else is there, who's been in Gear Up before. Maybe somebody from another school system, maybe from another state, from someplace across the country as well, because we're opening up the Gear Up clubs to any Gear Up student across the country. So make sure you come to those check-in meetings as well. If nothing else, to get you some snacks, okay? Because I know how you guys like free snacks. All right, we're going to have that college ambassador position. Also, for those of you who were in Usher's New Look, they have a program for college students called Moguls in Training, where they're going to hook you up with some professional career exposure, some career mentors. And this program, you guys, you will have access to all 4 years of college, not just the first year. So definitely want you guys to get hooked up with Usher's New Look Moguls in Training. I know that we have some folks who were at the Usher's New Look event this week, so hopefully you guys got a lot of that. Miss Princess, I saw you and your pictures online as well. So looked like you were having a great time. So in addition to Gear Up services, again, campus services, very, very, very important. Your campus is going to have lots of supports for you, from everything from the health center to mental health counseling services if you need them. Sometimes things get rougher than what we thought they were going to get. And so every campus that you guys are going to should have some type of mental health counseling. If you start feeling like you're struggling, you're homesick, you're lonely, you're frustrated, you're depressed, you're anxious, all of that is okay. They have somebody that you can talk to as well. All right, you have the campus gym. A lot of them have the campus gym, so you can go work out. You have academic advising, you have tutoring, you have writing labs, you have all sorts of things available to you. All right, so now what I would like for you guys to do is, I'm going to give you 3 minutes. I want you to go to your campus website, find what you think is a really important resource for students to know. And I would like either a website or a phone number in the chat. 3 minutes, let's go. Important campus resource, a phone number or a website in the chat. It could be one of the ones that I mentioned or something else that you know is going to be important to college students on the campus that you're going to be attending in the fall. Okay, Mitchell. Okay, we're going to ask you to tell us what that resource is. All right, Princess is putting some good stuff in there. Okay. All right, I need some people who have not won any Six Flags tickets yet. Let's see. Anybody else, campus resources that you know are important? Okay, Miss Cara. Okay, so that's the school website. I want the website of the resource that you guys want to help you. that you guys know would be very helpful to you. All right. All right, Miss Jacqueline. Yes, wonderful. Keep them coming, guys. I want to see those campus resources. All those things that are going to help you guys survive and thrive while you're at campus. Wonderful. And Miss Melissa put in the chat for the virtual office hours for Scholarship Academy. Thank you, Miss Melissa. All right, we have anybody else that's still looking for campus resources? Thank you, Katie. Very important campus resource. And so program coordinators, you can, as you can see, you can play along too, like Miss Katie did. If you know a great resource on your campus, we have 39 seconds left. Shameless plug, yes. No shame, no shame. We are looking for campus resources. Support resources, helping us thrive and survive. Awesome, awesome. Okay. All right. We have some good stuff in this chat here. I am excited to hear about these resources. Okay. So we're going to start with Princess. Princess, tell us what you found and what can this resource help students out with when they get to campus?
So I found the health. It's an app that SCAT students can actually use. It's called Healthy as You, and it's powered by Teladoc. And we have 24 access to doctors, and we'll just message them about what's going on, and then they can refer us to whoever will help us at the moment. It's pretty
Awesome.
cool.
Thank you. And guys, it's really important for you to know that if you get sick on campus, you do not have to get on a bus and go home right away. You know, it could be something that your campus health center can help you with. You may have strep throat. They can diagnose you some antibiotics or something like that. So yeah, go to the clinic on campus. And most of you, they should have been asking you about insurance, whether or not you have your own insurance or if you want to purchase some campus insurance as well. So make sure that you look into that so that you're all set up so you can go to the campus health center. So thank you so much, Princess. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Mitchell SFMC.gsu.com. What is that and what does that help students with as far as support on campus?
I mistakenly put .com, it's .edu.
Okay.
However, it stands for Student Financial Management Center, and they offer all the resources you need to ensure your financial aid is in line and financial planning and everything like that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. That is so important. We have to get our money right, ladies and gentlemen. We have to get the money right. Wonderful. All right, Miss Lorraine, you put in there GSU Emergency Police. Lorraine, you guys, did you know Mitchell was going to GSU? Is this first of all, is that Georgia State or Georgia Southern? Because I know how you guys can get about that.
It's Georgia State.
Okay. Excuse me for the Georgia Southern folks. All right. So what kind of stuff would you need to call campus police about?
I feel like since the Atlanta campus is in the middle of a city, like knowing the police number is very, I guess, resourceful, especially if you're walking at night. If you have night classes, because I do have like some evening classes, so that's like important for me.
Awesome. Very, very, very true. We want to know the campus police phone number. And also for any of our young ladies who don't feel comfortable walking at night by yourself, well, first of all, try your best not to have to walk at night by yourself. But if you do, campus police is going to know if there is an escort number that you can call and have somebody escort you, either carry you or walk with you to your dorm or wherever it is you need to go so you don't have to walk by yourself. Every campus should have some kind of resource to help keep you guys safe. So don't think that you have to walk by yourself at night. And if you can't, call a friend, or just reach out to somebody, but don't walk at night by yourself. You don't have to. Okay, so that's great. Thank you so much for sharing that, Lorraine. All right, so Ms. Jacqueline, tell us some of the reasons why you need to talk to Columbus Tech Financial Aid Services.
Not only do they provide like virtual assistance with filling out any type of documentations you need to for generalized information for the FAFSA or financial aid. They also have work opportunities, benefits, and scholarships on there.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing that, Jacqueline. And you do win some Six Flags tickets because you haven't won any yet. So congratulations to you. And Olivia, let's do one more. Olivia, tell us what kind of help can you get from Georgia Southwestern State University Health and Counseling Services? How is that helpful to students?
Well, it's helpful for counseling. You are able to talk to anybody 24/7, so all hours of the day. Just if you feel like depressed or you have anxiety, they'll take the time to talk to you about it and see what is causing these things. And for health, they are able to transfer over your medications that you might be taking from whatever part of Georgia you are from, and they're able to get you a prescription for free.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is amazing. And again, students, we got to normalize getting counseling and therapy help. Okay, nothing wrong with it, nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody should do it at any time when you think you need it. And again, it's available on your campuses. So in the survival kit that you got, just to do a little backtracking, you got a financial aid checklist. For those of you who had the financial aid sheet up there, so it'll give you a lot of information on what you should be doing there. Also, Missy put the virtual office hours for the Scholarship Academy in there in the chat. So you have a planner there and you have that as well. We talked about some study skills and things like that. All of your campuses should have some type of student success website or program where you can get tutoring. Somebody can help you set up your schedule for when you should be studying and resting and all those things as well. But also the free tutoring. Take advantage of the free tutoring and the help with getting yourself not only just to pass a class, but again, to thrive. We not only want to survive, you guys, we want to thrive in college. And we want to finish our programs of study, however long that takes. If you're in a 4-year institution, you want to get out of there in 4 years if you can. Take those 15 hours a semester if you can, so that you can finish the year with 30 credits, okay? And if you can't do 15 each semester, see if you can get into summer school so that you finish the whole year with 30 credits. You want 30, 60, 30, 60, 90, and 120. That's usually how many credits it takes for you to graduate in 4 years. So keep that in mind, all right? We have a really great study skills and tips on how to organize yourself to be a better college student, okay? Get ahead of the game as well. So thank you guys so much. We see Miss Beautiful Princess in her graduation regalia here. All right. So we have done the icebreaker for the campus services. So again, as another note, please make sure you are confirming and reconfirming all of the tasks that you need to do to get prepared in your survival kit. We also have a really great little checklist that we have. I want you guys to go through this checklist, make sure that you've done all of those things we talked about tonight, like setting up your campus email, emailing your advisor to figure out what your class is, check when your term bills are due, health insurance, housing, transportation plan. Everything we talked about is on this checklist here. Go through it with your parents. Make sure you've done everything that you're supposed to do. And then if there's anything on here that you're not sure about, just Google your university. Google your university's financial aid office. Google your advisement office. Google housing. All of that is available to you guys at your fingertips as well. Most importantly, reach out for help if you need it. We are here for you at Gear Up Georgia, but also your campus is here for you. And our goal is to make sure that by the end of the first year, when Gear Up Georgia pulls out, you are already in the campus You know everybody you need to know to help you be successful. So make sure you guys are doing that as well. All right, any questions at all for us at Gear Up Georgia? Anything we talked about tonight that you have a question about, you didn't understand, you forgot to ask, you are not getting a response from someone that you need to get responses for? Any questions at all, you can put them in the chat. You can call, you can come off mute. Any questions? All right, so I saw some of you that were interested in the Gear Up Ambassador position. Let me make sure I have that slide. Did I not put that slide up, guys? Okay, hold on 1 second. Give Ms. Cooper a second. She does have, I'm not exactly a senior yet, but I do have senior moments sometimes. So let me put that information up for you for all of those folks who are interested in being an ambassador. Find that slide. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. So there is a link in the chat right now. If you are interested in being a college student ambassador for Gear Up Georgia, the link is in the chat. We would love to have you. Again, we're going to have one Gear Up student per campus and then one upperclassman as well per campus. So just want to show you just in just one moment, just a glimpse of what some of those duties are for the student ambassadors. Just 1 second here. And is there anybody who has already completed that application to be a student ambassador? You can put a check on your
completed
name.
mine.
You did what?
I completed mine.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that. And again, our goal is to have at least one Gear Up student ambassador on all of the campuses that we know. We have a lot of Gear Up students as well. So that is the goal of ours as well. So I'm going to share with you guys just some of the who, how, what, how much. So you get $1,000 per semester. All right, and some of the things that we would ask you to do is to help us facilitate the Gear Up Club and meetings. And if Gear Up students show up at those meetings, to just send us the sign-in sheet. You will have funds to have refreshments during the Gear Up meetings. So you can either use the campus funds or Gear Up funds to feed your fellow Gear Up family members. We will have a training on August the 25th. It's virtual. So we would like for you guys to attend that as well. We're going to come to campus and do the check-in meeting. So definitely would like for you to be there as well. And we're going to bring all of our ambassadors together in the spring. We're going to let you guys vote on where we go. It has to be in Georgia, though. I'm sorry, but we have to stay in Georgia. But you guys will get to vote on where we're going to go. Hopefully be someplace fun and nice. And then most importantly, just encouraging your fellow Gear Up students to take advantage of the campus resources. If you know about a great resource, share it with your fellow Gear Up students and take pictures of you guys on campus, getting acclimated to college life and all that kind of stuff. So these are some of the few things that we ask you to do. The deadline is August the 18th. So please make sure that you, if you're going to apply, that you go ahead and complete that application by that time. All right, any questions at all about being a Gear Up ambassador? Okay, so I'm going to share the contact information again as well. So you guys know me, I am Ms. Cooper. If you guys have any questions for me, you can contact me. This is the Gear Up Georgia website as well. So we want you to be able to use that. Please follow us on social media. We try to share as much information as possible on our social media sites at Gear Up Georgia. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And finally, I just want to say, guys, we are so proud of you. Please continue to stay on the right path. Use the checklist that we shared with you. Use the information. You guys shared so much great information with each other today. We're so proud of you. If there's anything that we can do to help you guys get settled in, if you want some Six Flags tickets, you must send your name, the college you're going to, send it from your campus email address to gearupgeorgia@usg.edu and send us a mailing address. You can either have us send the tickets to you at home or where you're going to college next year. So just you let us know, get that to us as soon as possible this week, and we'll get those tickets out to you. If there aren't any other questions, you guys have a great evening. We're so proud of you, and we look forward to seeing your beautiful faces when we do our in-person check-ins. Have a great evening, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Miss Cooper, can you repeat what we're supposed to send in the email?
Sure. So we need you to send your name, the college that you're going to, and your mailing address so that we can mail you the Six Flags tickets. So, and now those winners were Olivia, Mitchell, Lorraine, Princess, Kalia, and Jacqueline. Congratulations to all of our Six Flags ticket winners. And congratulations to all of you guys. We're so proud of you. You're all doing so great.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody.
You too.